While abafowa kaDavide, when you look at them, they had a stature, they had a public image, they look physically energetic. But it turned out that according to the plan of God, he didn't choose them, he chose uDavid. So ngifuna ukuthi ke mhlambi nathi ke singakubhekela phansi sikudelele sikunyatse singabona ukuthi kuna anything engaziphume kuwe esingaze siyibheke kodwa ngoba uThixo enenjongo ngempilo yakho ngoba uThixo enecebo ngempilo yakho uzawuthatha wena lo odelelekileyo ngoba uThixo uyathanda ukuthi asebenzise abantu esibabhekele phansi wakhe wasebenzisa inkwenkwane encane enezinkwa ezimbalwa yonke into yalomfana yayincane futhi idelelekile but Jesus used the same young boy with isikhafutinana esincane to feed the multitudes ngoba uThixo uyakwazi ukusebenzisa into encinci to achieve into enkulu uyakwazi ukusebenzisa into eweak to accomplish something powerful and strong vele ufuna kungabikho any individual effort yokuthi uthi ngiphumelele ngoba ufuna ukubeka in a position lapho uzibona ukuthi nawe usisahluleki ngokwakho ngawakho amandla akunanto ongayenza abantu bayibuke baze bayibone into efanele ukuthi ingaqhwatshelwa izandla kulapho kuthi xa vela khona uDavid was so disadvantaged because he was the youngest in the family. On top of that, ifamily yakhe was among the poorest. Ifamily yakhe was among ifamily ezibhekele phansi emphakathini abangena public stature, abangena image. But uThixo wasebenzisa yena. Thixo wasebenzisa lo abamjongele phansi abamdelileyo. Kuthiwa ke uGoliath wayedelela umhlambi kaSirayeli day in and day out. Ithi iBhayibhile for many days. In other words, there were people ababekhona kwi-battlefield who had tolerated and accepted the insults from Goliath. Kukhona abantu who had accepted the situation. Even when we encounter problems and challenges at our churches, we have a tendency of ending up accepting them. Ukuthi vele isimo sethu sinje, vele izinto ziso, vele usowenso uyasihlupha unje. Size sibe nawo nama coping and adaptation mechanisms ukuthi samkele into irongo. Kodwa ngiyathanda ukuthi ke wavela uDavid abantu sebe in a state of fear, in a state of compromise, in a state of accepting mediocre, in a state of accepting people who are rising against the church. Kuko some soldiers from the Israelite camp, including Abu brother Bakhe, who were big brothers, who had more influence, who had more strength and more military experience than him. Kodwa beyamkela situation. But he told himself ukuthi he's gonna step up and take the initiative to defend the gospel in our context, or to defend the armies of Israel. Ngoba uThixo uzawusebenzisa umuntu esingamlindelanga amenzise izinto esingazilindelanga ngendlela esingazilindelanga ngayo nangexesha esingalilindelanga. There are many remnants that Jesus always has under his sleeves. When the church has been in a state yokuthiwa kuphelile ngebandla, kuthiwa ibandla lihlulekile, kuthiwa things are messed up, but God always has those people abavusayo ngesikhathi sakhe in order to ensure ukuthi umsebenzi wakhe uyaphambili, in order to ensure ukuthi icebo lakhe ngaleso sizukulwane alichabalali. Xa sekudescribe ke i-appearance kaGoliath kuthiwa he was so energetic, he was wearing the full armor from head to toe. He was a gigantic being. He was probably 6 feet tall. He was very tall, very big. He was not in the normal stature in terms of 1.5 or 2 meter tall and all of that. He was extremely big, extremely tough and energetic. And Gutwa, he had fought from his early stages. Kodwa, it does not matter how long your problem has troubled you. It does not matter how long your challenges have stood before you. But when the time for your deliverance has come, what took many years to affect you gets to be affected in just one day. Just one day, David, uyafika abantu bexakane nesimo, ufika in just one day, usolva inkinga of many days. Ngoba maso ugcotshwe uNkulunkulu sekuphakamisile ukuthi akusebenzise, ukusebenzisela ukuthi into ibihlupha abantu for isikhathi eside. He is able to give you the ability to solve it in just one day. Nkosi yami. Ngoba ke i-one day yakho nawe izofika. Islogan sale nkampani efamous ewinisa abantu imali sithi one day is one day. Ngoba itsho neBhayibheli ithi one day kwenzeka ubaba kaDavide wamthuma. I think wenza mistake naye engaqondi esetshenzwa nguThixo wamthuma uba makahambe ayobheka abafowabo ukuthi basekahle na nokuthi badla kahle ukuthi konke ku right. Kanti in the process of him sending uDavide lapha umpositiona strategically. Hey, Nkosi yami. Ngoba I usually say lento bonakala ngathi it's an error or it's a mistake or it's an inconvenience. Sometimes God can use a small inconvenience. And it's a strategic placement. It is putting you exactly where you need to be. Ngesikhathi ofuneka ube khona ngaso kuleyo ndawo kuzo. Now, the king of the time, uSawule, ithi iBhayibheli, wathi uSawule, hey mfana wami, ngiyezwa bathi uthi ungasiza kule situation esibhekene nayo. Mara inkinga yami ukuthi usesemncane andibheka lo muntu obhekene naye. Wathi uSawule, ngicela ugqoke nazi impahla zami zobukhosi, uphephe ukhona ukuvikeleka. Kuthiwa uDavide wathi ithi ngizame, wazama just because he wanted to be obedient. But after izizamile wabona ukuthi azifiti kuye, they are too big of shoes for him. Wathi uDavide, kukhona indlela engiyaziyo uNkulunkulu angisiza ngayo mina. Ngiyacela ukuthi ndingafakwa kwi-approach yokuthi ngincinciswe isize engeyo yami. Ndiyabona ukuthi the king means well. The king tries to assist me ukuthi ngilwe nginqobe ngiprotecteke, but ndiyamcela ukuthi uNkosi angafuni undenzisa izinto ngendlela yakhe. Kukhona mina indlela yami endiyaziyo noThixo wami in the secret place. It's high time that we have people who know who they are in Christ. It's high time we have people who know their potential and ability, who are able to identify their skill, their craft, their gifts, their talents, so that umase kufika isikhathi sokuthi uyi-exercise ungayenzi into ngoba ubona abanye bayenza, but wenza into the way uThixo akugcobe ngayo. Ngoba ugcobo lukaThixo, I usually say it gets activated ma umuntu wenza into yakhe ngolhlobo ngalendlela nangale approach uThixo amnike ngayo. If wayesebenzise impahla zikaSaul zazizamdisturba i-effectiveness yakhe yayizaba compromised. Kodwa wafuneka asebenzise into yakhe. uKing Saul unxibisa umuntu, uyamambathisa. Kanti akazi ukuthi uDavide seyembathiswe lizulu. Umambathisa impahla zasemhlabeni, kanti akazi ukuthi seyambathiswe ugcobo lwaphezulu. Hey, Nkosi yami. Ukuze na uphumelele ezintweni obhekene nazo, it is high time for you ukuthi ubheke ukuthi ngaba wenza into oyithunywe nguThixo or wenza into ngoba abantu bek-influence ukuthi uyenze. your destiny, your success, your prosperity lies in you doing what God has called you to do. Akukho umuntu apha emhlabeni odalelwe ukuthi azoba i-replacement yomnye umuntu. Akukho umuntu apha emhlabeni odalelwe ukuthi azokwenza into to substitute omnye umuntu. Nguwe kuphela umuntu onguwe ongakwazi ukuthi abe nguwe ngohlobo unguwe angaba nguwe ngalo. Akukho omnye umuntu ekufuneka ube uyazama ukumlinganisa. You are the image of Christ. You rather imitate him because your identity ikuye. You find who you are once you look at him. Ukubheka kwakho uJesu kukubonisa ubuwena ngoba wena image yakhe. So mawufuna ukuzazi, don't look at yourself by your natural appearance, by your limitations, by your weakness, or by the environment and situation around you. You must look at yourself according to uYesu, the way ayiyo. Umqale from when he was still on earth, all the things he did while he was still on earth, and how he responded to his situations, how he responded to challenges that he faced. That's how you ought to carry yourself. It's good to look at people around you for inspiration, but the ultimate person that you must look up to is Jesus. That's where you'll know your true identity. That's where you'll know your true image. That's where you'll know your true reflection in terms of potential yakho, ability yakho, ama-limitations wakho nakho konke lokho. Uzozibona ngokuthi uzibheke from looking at yourself in terms of how God looks at you. Ngalo mazwi ke mphulaphuli ndiyafuna ukuthi ke sizawuqhubeka nodaba lwethu, kodwa kwamanje ngiyacela ukuthi ke nikhabe ni meditate upon la mazwi engiwatshoyo, sizobuya siqhubeke nendaba yethu. Ndiyacela ke ukuthi ungayindawo. Enkosi.